time with your parents is about to end, and trying to understand life in the meanwhile is pretty hard as it is. The days pass by and all you try to do is get through them and wait for the weekend to come so you can relax and enjoy and do the things that you love. But it's still difficult to figure out how to use your time and how to spend it well. I mean, there are endless of things you can do. Be it family, friends, romantic partner, work, project, study, playing video games, watching Netflix, reading a book, going on a workout. The options are endless. So assuming you're a lucky human and you live until the age of 90, you've got around 4,800 weekends at your disposal before you die. And from the moment you were born until the age of 12, you're a kid who is dependent on his parent to be cared for and educated. So you spend around 600 weeks in that stage. Then you're going through a teenage phase where your personality is shaped and you're learning about life and its hardships until around the age of 20 where you go to college. That's another 400 weeks. At the age of 20 you take your college degree and you'll start working straight afterwards. So by the time you go to college, you spent 1,000 weeks of your life, 1,000 weeks of growing and becoming the person that you are now. At this point, you start the grinding point, arguably the hardest phase in life. People tend to work until they're 65 years old. 2,400 weeks of your life with adult work. Hopefully you found a good job that satisfies you and makes you feel good and, or at least, makes the world a better place. This is by far the largest chunk of your life. In this phase you will climb the corporate ladder, build a family and a home, travel, and try to enjoy life with as little time as you have. You're slowly getting older and less capable of physical activities. At this stage of life, you used 3,400 weeks of your 4,800. That's 70% of your life. Now you're entering the last phase of your life. Your kids will probably have kids by now, and assuming you saved enough money to retire, you're basically free to do whatever you want with your next 1,400 weeks. But most people won't live until the ripe age of 90. The average lifespan, for example, in the United States is 80. In Germany it's 82 and in Israel it's 83. So assuming you die at the age of 80, you have around 800 weeks left to do whatever you want. It's about as long as you spent when you were a kid. The key difference here is that your body is no longer what it used to be. You're more susceptible to illnesses and you're less capable of physical activities. For example, the majority of death from heart diseases occur in people that are 65 years and older. And all that is assuming that you will grow old. The shorter you live, the less weeks you have. As we go through life, we generally don't think about it. Life is very complicated as it is right now. Thinking about it from time to time can be really helpful to you to focus on the things that really matter to you in life and to minimize the regrets you'll have when you look back. Take a moment now and think about your parents, who are most likely at their mid-50s. During your first 20 years, you've basically spent every day with them, as a highly dependent kid or as a teenager who started developing his own identity. That's 1,000 weeks. Now that you're 20 and you moved out to college, you will probably visit 3 weeks a year, which covers most holidays and then some. So assuming your parents will live to 80, they have 25 years to live. That leaves you with 75 weeks together. And if your parents' life is shorter, this number shrinks even more. So in the majority of the cases, most of the time you spent with your parents has passed. The same goes for your siblings or friends who moved out of the country. You are at the tail end of the time with some of the most important people in your life. There will come a day when you see them for the last time. And it's also true for many other things. Do you have a hobby that you dropped and you wanted to pick it up for a very long time? Or a trip that you wanted to take but never found the right time? Is there someone out there you want to reach out to? You might never do because life always gets in the way. And in some point, it will be too late. Your life is a special gift. There are many fun and fulfilling things that you can do. And you get to decide what to do and with whom. Don't wait until the time is right. In order for things to happen, you need to make the decision instead of drifting through life and letting things happen. Take control. Decide what's best for you. Who's good in your life and who's not. Who you want to spend your precious time with and how. And always remember, good things will probably not happen if you will do nothing about it. Thank you very much for watching. This video is based on Tim Urban's incredible and eye-opening article, The Tail End, from Wait by Why. I will leave a link in the description below. I hope I was able to open your eyes. Let me know about it down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.